Jarrett Hurd recently called out Kell Brook. He says he's not interested in the Lara rematch. He'd rather face Brook instead. I'm not sure how that's going to work though, because the Lara rematch was ordered by the WBA, and Hurd is obviously IBF and WBA junior middleweight champion. Well, Brook, through his promoter Eddie Hearn, has responded, and apparently they're interested in the fight. But Hurd did say that the Brook fight would have to be in the USA, not in the UK. Brook has obviously travelled for world title fights before. Well, for a world title fight before. He went to the US when he won the IBF welterweight title against Sean Porter. So it remains to be seen whether he'd be willing to do that again against Jarrett Hurd. I think it's a good fight. I'd prefer to see Jarrett Hurd versus Charlo if we're talking about Jarrett Hurd's next fight, but maybe their schedules won't line up, and maybe Jarrett Hurd will be able to get a fight in against Brook in the meantime and then maybe face Charlo down the line. But the situation with the WBA will need to be resolved with regards to the rematch with Erislandy Lara being ordered. As far as Brook's chances against Jarrett Hurd, yeah, I mean, Brook has to go for it. Brook is in this game to try and win a world title in a new division, so I don't see why anybody would hate on him trying to take on Jarrett Hurd or any of the guys at 154. Do I think he's going to beat Jarrett Hurd? No. Jarrett Hurd is not somebody who impresses me from a technical point of view, but he is a very big, strong guy. He's tall, he throws a lot of punches, and Kell Brook is coming up from welterweight. I know he's a big welterweight, but Jarrett Hurd is a very big light middleweight. And I think Hurd's crude, relentless attacks will probably be enough to overwhelm Kell Brook. That's my initial thoughts on that potential fight. But hey, Brook has got skills, he's got power. Maybe he's going to be better at 154. Maybe he'll be able to keep Jarrett Hurd off of him and get the victory. But yeah, my initial thought is that Jarrett Hurd will probably win the fight, particularly with it being in the United States. I think he'll be able to overwhelm Kell Brook. And I know it was a very long time ago, but styles do make fights. And if you remember, when Kell Brook fought Carson Jones the first time around, he probably wasn't as well conditioned in that fight as he went on to be later on in his career when he addressed the stamina issues that he had earlier on. But yeah, Carson Jones did overwhelm him. Even in the rematch, Carson Jones managed to bloody Kell Brook's nose before getting stopped. And of course, Errol Spence's pressure eventually told on Kell Brook. So I think Jarrett Hurd, being bigger and stronger and more relentless than all those guys, although a lot more crude, he'll be able to get to Kell Brook eventually. And I think he'll get the win. But hats off to Kell Brook for trying to go for a world title in a new weight class against Jarrett Hurd. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about Kell Brook versus Jarrett Hurd. How do you think it will go? Who do you think would win? Do you think the fight will happen? Where do you think it will be? And is this a fight that you think Jarrett Hurd should be pursuing? Or would you prefer to see him fight the rematch with Erislandy Lara or a unification with Jermell Charlo? Drop all your comments in the comment section below and let me know. Alright, it's Hatman, I'm out.